Monica thanked her friend, and no animal could now reach the leaves of the tree. The tree grew very fast with the huge ring of the vessel protecting it. Okay, so the Sonika, which she has given tips to Monica, and she has helped the plant to protect from the animals. Okay, and that was very helpful for the tree. Okay, 3 years later, the tree yielded its first lots of nuts. They were the best nuts anyone had ever tasted. The villagers began lining up outside Monica's house to buy them. Okay. In a few years, Monica became a wealthy woman thanks to the cola nuts. This made her friend Sonika jealous. Now see, her jealousy came out when Monica started becoming wealthy. Okay. One morning she entered Monica's room and she said, "Could you please return the broken pot? Then I lent you some years ago. Then that I lent you some years ago. I am talking about the ring that I put around your cola tree." See, she becomes so jealous that she is wanting the pot. Okay, she wanted that broken pot back because as she has given to her at that point, now she is returning. She is asking back to her. Okay, on that what happened? Monica's eye grew wide. Okay, with surprise. Now she will be surprised. Why she will be surprised? Because how can she take out the pot? Because if she take out the pot, then what will happen? The tree, she needs to cut the tree. Okay, she thought her friend was joking. "Sonika, I can't remove the ring from around the tree unless I break it," she said. Okay, that's was surprising because after so many years, after a couple of 3 years, her friend is asking the pot, and she was surprised. Monica was surprised because if she takes that, she need to cut the tree, and if she cuts, then the nut, whatever the planting tree, the nuts was producing, that will be stopped. For that reason, she was surprised. Now see. But Monica continued in a harmless voice. Okay, "No, you can't break the ring. I want it just the way I give it to you." See, how much she was so jealous. How much she was so jealous. So she was wanting her ring as back as it she has given. Okay, she was wanting it as it was. Sonika's bitter, angry face revealed her true feelings. She could not bear to see her friend succeed. But Monica tried to be patient with her friend and said, "Sonika, please understand, if I don't break the ring, I will have to cut the tree down." "You may cut the tree down if you wish. All I want is my pot," said Sonika stubbornly. She becomes so stubborn, okay, that she wants her pot back. And Sonika, she doesn't want to give. Monica does not want to give. But Sonika was repeatedly asking about the pot. Nothing could make Sonika change her mind, neither Monica's pleading nor her entreaties to her friend to remember the time they had spent together. Monica understood that Sonika wanted the tree destroyed so that she could not sell the nuts any longer. So she understood why Sonika was doing this. She understood that Sonika was started becoming wealthy and that she cannot bear. Okay. Monica appealed to the village headman for help, but to no avail. So he does not work anything. Okay. The headman declared that if the pot ring belonged to Sonika, it must be returned to her. Interact. They started interacting, and the headman also told that if the pot is belonged to Sonika, that means she has to get it back. Okay. The village woodcutter was summoned, and soon the tree was struck down. Sonika was overjoyed. Soon after the enormous pot was returned to her, Sonika had begun behaving with Monica as if nothing had happened, and two became friends again. See how well Monica was. So much thing was happened, but still she has not forget her friendship. And after when the tree was cut down, still she has started with her behaving as if nothing was happened, and they both became friends. Okay. A few months after this incident, Sonika gave birth to a baby girl. As was the village custom, everyone came with the gifts to bless the child on the day the baby was named. Okay. Monica bought a pretty brass ring with Sonika immediately put around the baby's neck. What Monica has bought? She brought a beautiful brass ring, and she has what she did, Sonika? She immediately tied in the baby's neck. Okay, neck. See. Time passed by, and the child now was no more a pretty young girl on her 10th birthday. Now, what happened? Sonika's daughter, she has turned into a 10 years old. Just as everyone was settling down for the feast, Monica turned to Sonika. Remember the brass ring I gave you? I need it back urgently. Now, see, she has taken it back. That means Monica's turn now. Okay, and what she want? She want that brass ring to be backed. Could you please return it right now? And yes, I want it just the way I gave it to you. She just demand the same thing what Sonika has asked from her. Okay, which brass ring are you asking for? Sonika asked a little confused. That one. Now she, who has said? Monica said. The one that your daughter is wearing, pointed at Monica. But that was a gift from you, Sonika said. But Monica cut her words short, saying, I bought the brass ring because I liked it, but I did not object when you put it around your daughter's neck. Now I want you to return it to me. The same thing she did. Okay? Monica, how Sonika she has behaved with Monica, in the same way, Monica also started behaving with Sonika. Sonika's stomach turned as she feared the worst. Monica, I will give you 2 new brass rings, but please don't ask for the old one. You know that the ring fits perfectly around my daughter's neck, and her head will have to be cut before the ring can be removed intact. Please, I beg to you, she pleaded. Now she is getting worried, Sonika, because if she get the brass ring back to Monica, then she need to cut the head of her daughter. Okay. I am not asking you to cut off your daughter's head. All I want is my brass ring, replied Monica with a straight face. Sonika ran to the village chief and told him about Monica's demand. The village chief tried to persuade Monica to change her mind, but she remained adamant. Okay, she was very stick on her word and remained the chief of the Kola Nut case, and he had no choice but to settle the case in Monica's favor. Okay, that the same thing happened with Monica. She was reminding now to the chief also that how I have cut the tree in the favor of Sonika's, the same thing you also have to do. Okay, let Sonika's daughter be beheaded before the village assembly, so that it serve as a lesson for everyone not to harbor jealousy, declared the chief. What he said? He said that you should not have so much of jealousy. All the villagers gathered in the assembly ground. Sonika and her daughter stood in the center. The swordman towered over them with the sharp blade shining in the afternoon sun. When the judge nodded his head, the swordsman raised his arm. The crowd held its breath. Stop! Now see, said a voice. It was Monica. Okay. Finally, she has turned her mind, and the last what she said. See, this young girl is as much my daughter as Sonika. I would never forgive myself if she were to be harmed in any way, for she has never hurt me. It is her jealousy, mother, who had offended me, Monica said in calm voice. It is never wise to repay a bad deed with a bad deed. Very good. See, look at the line, children. It's a very beautiful line. You should never repay a bad deed with a bad deed. Okay? If we do so, then the earth will never be a happy place. To forgive and forget is the only way to live in peace and prosperity. Therefore, I forgive Sonika for the wrong that she had done to me. She remains my dearest childhood friend. Hearing these words, the entire village cheered. Sonika turned to Monica and begged forgiveness. The first time since the kola tree had been cut down, the two continued to be friends, and the little girl ended up having not one but 2 mothers pampering her. See, such a nice story. It talks about a good and beautiful friendship. Okay, so you must have a good friends in your life, and if you can forgive, if you have a good friends, whenever they do so anything bad with you all, so you should always try to forgive. Okay, look at this value aspiration. See, some people have the habit of recalling the wrong done to them again and again. This is indeed a very bad habit. It's very sure. We never recall the things again and again, especially the wrong things. Okay, our mental health as well as the physical health is badly affected by this habit. Okay, so you should not have this kind of bad thing. If anything has to be bad, it should not be bad again. It should be, can be a good thing again. Okay, so I'll be sending you this question answers along with this video. There will be no other homeworks. If you want to do, then you can go with this homework. Okay, you can do with this homework in the book itself. You don't need to copy it down in your copy. Got it? So this much for today. See you in the next class. Bye bye.